What's up, Cubs fam? We are back for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Welcome, my friends. Quick disclaimer, I am going to be out of my office from today, Wednesday, until Sunday. I am trying to go to my brother-in-law's wedding. We'll see if we even have a wedding, but for now, we're going to drive up and see what happens. I will be doing my best to stream my Grand Arenas while I'm on the go, but I don't know how reliable my internet will be. Stay tuned. Definitely check me out on Twitter at CubsFanHan for updates on what that's going to be, but I've got plenty of videos for you guys. In the meantime, and joining us for this one, we got the one and only Darth Mullet. What's going on?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I hope that you get up there safely to your wedding, and I hopefully, you told me you were sick before, hopefully you're not getting the corona. That would be very, very detrimental to your channel, man.
I think it's allergies, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm driving up where Ian is. We're hoping to maybe meet up and say hello tomorrow night, so... Again, stay tuned to Twitter for that. So, Ian, we got two topics today. Do you want to introduce them?
Yeah, so we're going to chat a little bit about one thing about CG and where the heck they've been, pretty much. They have been kind of silent.
Where are you?
Yeah. We just need something, man. I don't know what's going on there. And the second one we're going to chat about is Relic up Kanan Jarrus and how he kind of functions kind of similarly to Nest.
Yeah, and this really surprised me. Here's this post on Reddit where I saw this. So props to let's see, who is this? Pesty Dreamer 12 who posted this. But look at this. This is I'd like to know if this is a Relic CLS team. I have the mind to think that
I doubt it would be.
You don't think so?
I don't know. But I think a couple of them could be, but I don't think the Han is. Usually the Han would be doing way more damage here.
Yeah, okay, you're probably right. But still, look at the damage and look at the health recovery. And this is insane. And where this comes from, if anyone's wondering, if you look at Kanan's unique ability, Clear Mind, he recovers 25% health whenever he suffers a debuff. And so kind of like Nest, that Terminator stripping is like going to really work against you. Any debuffs on Kanan will work against you. And that hasn't really mattered a lot, I don't think, until you get him into those Relic levels. But look at this Kanan right here. If you mod him right... Over 100,000 health.
Oh my gosh.
Over 100,000 health. And let's see here. Is this
with some of these guys, man?
health.
Because Kanan, he's the thing with Relics. This is why I like Relics so much. You're gonna get people like that, Kanan, but just like in a whole generalizing of CLS versus some of these teams that you might be fighting. And, you know, Kanan's one of them. But another big one is Nest. You just mentioned. You don't really want to bring up Nest, or rather 3PO versus the Nest with CLS, or else you're just going to time out. You know, there's so much TMR on 3PO, CLS, you know, Han even. I mean, you probably don't want to use that, but I mean, this is probably one that not many are going to have to fight. But if you do, you got to kind of keep that in mind, man, because this guy can, if he's modded for a lot of that HP that we just saw, 100K, holy cow. That could
100K. Yeah, that's at Relic 5. Relic 5, and actually looking back at this, I'm pretty sure his mastery stat does include health. Oh, no, it doesn't. It includes protection, so he doesn't get the health from his mastery stat, but still
good. That's great.
So Gear 13 is mainly where you're going to get that benefit, where you get that big, nice, juicy bump. All right, let's talk about Capital Games now. Now, I want to direct your minds to this post, ladies and gentlemen. This is from Crumb on March 10th and following up on March 11th. That is 6 days ago. This is the last time we heard from Capital Games. Now, normally, I probably wouldn't be too annoyed by this, but we have had a lot of slow drip information coming to us about Galactic Legends. This whole Galactic Legends event thing is finally happening. We've basically had nothing going on this entire quarter except for Galactic Legends. We get radio silence for 6 days, right in the middle of a global pandemic of coronavirus, where we're kind of wondering... We know that they're probably not in the office at this point. We saw that EA made a post that they're sending all their employees home. And so, Ian, are you as confused as I am? Like, what's going on? Are the Galactic Legends delayed? Are you going to tell us what your plan is? Are you going to be okay? Is there going to be an interruption? Where is the communication?
Dude, I've been saying this, man, a lot of times before. They just suck at communicating, just plain simple. I wouldn't actually put it past them if some of these guys, maybe Crumb here, got infected with the coronavirus. Maybe that's why they're unable to communicate with us. And is that what happened? I don't know, but it would make sense. But I mean, just how they all work and function, it just is, you know, time after time, it's just CG being CG. They just suck at communicating. Yeah. And when they do, it's not optimal communication. I just don't know about that.
That's a good point. Maybe some of them got it. I actually speculated with this with Hot Sauce a while ago because we were talking about like how could this affect the game? And in that discussion, something that came out of it was, well, what if maybe a key player goes down, somebody who plays a critical role in one particular area? Maybe they've got some key players in communication who aren't able to do much right now. I don't know, but I feel like communication has got to be possible from home. And so hopefully today's Wednesday, my people, when I'm posting this video, Wednesday tends to be a common update day. And so hopefully they post something today to tell us, put our minds at ease. Fingers crossed. There was actually this, I thought this post was really insightful on Reddit about this. This guy just says, CG, what's up? And literally every other establishment in the world has provided an update or has communicated with either their employees, subscribers, customers, etc., except CG. Now, I don't know if that's a empirically true statement, but I've seen a lot. I mean, I've been getting emails from companies I didn't even know had my email telling me what their plan is with their business. You know, I know their communication has been terrible lately, and that's putting it lightly. But come on, are there going to be delays? Are you guys still able to work? What's going on with the Galactic Legends? Is everything running as usual? Is it honestly too much to ask us to give us an idea of what's going on? Well, I mean, do you think is it too much to ask? I mean, I think there has to be some degree of understanding right now because I don't know about you, my lifestyle has been blown up this week because of all of this stuff. And so I get it. I feel like there's got to be some kind of, hey guys, we're alive. This is the plan. This is what's going on. Don't you think?
Anything at this point, I mean, it's like a mobile game. It's a game in general. They should be able to communicate, whether it be at their house, their homes, or at the office. I mean, there really shouldn't be any excuses for them to not, talk to us.
Yeah.
And especially with what we already have all the requirements for the Legends. It's just a matter of time before we see kit reveals. You know what they could be doing is just delaying it a little bit. Maybe they are having some issues over there with the kits. I mean, we don't know. Maybe they're the art department. I don't know. Maybe they want to kind of make everything look clean and nice for us. We just saw what the raid looks like a little bit ago. What if they're just a bit, delayed? I don't know. I just feel like
here's what it is. They're probably ready to put out the communication. They're like, whoa, wait. Is everyone from the art department here? Can you guys please look at this first? Have we given you enough spotlight? Oh wait, the art department's gone. Oh no, we can't post it.
Raging Spaniard, where are you? We need you.
Oh man.
Raise nose.
I wonder if the art department knows that we take a crap on them all the time. Look, if you're listening from the art department, it's not you. It's not you. It's the random emphasis on you that we think is so funny.
Hey, I respect the passion that those guys have. That's awesome.
Well, I will say, okay, quick confession. When we were called out to CG, the only time I've actually been to Capital Games, I've been on a couple trips with Capital Games, but the only time I went to their studio, we actually had a little presentation by the art department about the Sith raid. If you guys remember on Twitter, we were in that red room. All the game changers were there, the OG game changers. And the presentation the art department did was probably the coolest part of the whole thing. But then again, when I think back to it, they also didn't have any gameplay to show us because they weren't ready for anything. So I think the art department was kind of all they could show us. So I guess this has been going on for a while.
Yeah, I don't think this is really anything new for these guys, but this is kind of I would say almost an all-time low. I just feel like this is kind of lame. The whole just dip and then communicating. It's just really bad right now. There's nothing going on. I think that's a big issue.
Yeah, so. It's a consistent issue with this game. I think right now especially, I really feel like the community needs to hear some kind of word on what the plan is. Even if it's just a one paragraph, hey guys, we are working from home. Communication is a bit slower. Nothing is going to be delayed on Galactic Legends or content. You don't need to worry about that. We're just a little bit delayed on communication. I think something I'm really optimistic and hoping we see something like that today. Are you optimistic? Do you think we're going to see something today?
I would expect something, yeah. Whether it be Wednesday or Thursday or maybe a weekend thing. I think the next post we're going to get is going to be the reveals for the kits. If it's not that, it's going to be I don't know. I don't see a new content update. We just recently got one.
Yeah.
What I would actually love, kind of save the kit reveals for maybe a week before they go live, kind of build up some hype for it. But this time we have now, give us some idea of what the new ship raid is going to be like. whether it be, you know, like we just mentioned. I mean, yeah, we can joke around with the art.
Oh,
but
now
like,
you're asking a lot.
Yeah, I mean, just like some art stuff. Maybe they have already something they've been working on. I mean, it's almost April. It's March, mid-March now. I feel like they've had more than enough time to not only do the legends, but also give us something about the new ship rate. I mean, there's got to be something. They promised us that, you know, early in 2020. It kind of is early still, but I still would think we would get some sort of info about it, but we haven't. So I would really like the ship info sometime soon.
Yeah. My guess in relation to that is that they've got the ship raid or whatever's next planned for next quarter. And I've read them say somewhere before that they can't discuss things that are in a future financial quarter. It's got to be all, the communication has to be connected that quarter. Something like that. I don't know enough about it to speak for sure, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing something like that. So I would guess that's probably why the communication's been limited to the Galactic Legends. Anyway, Ian, one last question for you. Do you think Galactic Legends are going to get delayed?
You know, if I were to flip a coin, heads, yes, or tails, no, I would be saying yes for heads.
You think it's going to get delayed?
I think it's going to be delayed, yeah.
How far? Do you think it's going to be into April?
You know, I think it would be, I mean, what, they would say, or they said in the post a while ago, they're going to shoot for end of March, right? I think that's very, very...
We're end of March right now.
That's being generous. Yeah, that's being very generous. I would say probably March, or I mean, gosh, April. April, maybe, heck, even May. I could see that as well.
Man, what if they go to May? Oh my gosh.
Imagine that though. I mean, if they delay it that far with the events, look at all the time people have to farm.
I mean, yeah, so that's why they're not going to want to do it. I honestly don't want them to do it, not because of that. I have no prayer of getting them. I just want them to move on to what's next. Just give me the shot, okay? Give me my shot so I can move on with my life. I know this is going to hurt. I know I'm not going to love it, but it's going to be better on the back end, hopefully.
True. Hopefully.
Maybe I'll get infected with whatever you gave me a shot with and I'll die. I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh man, well Ian, thanks so much for joining me for this video. Hopefully things get better. Bad communication always sucks. Oh man. And hopefully we get to see each other tonight by the time I post this video. Stay tuned to Twitter again. At Cubs Fan Han is where you can find me there. Ian, anything else you want to drop to the Cubs fan before we end the video?
I think that's about it, man. I'm kind of digging the idea of maybe them getting postponed a little bit. I can farm up a little bit more. So that's my optimism there. I want to get some more farms in.
Okay, Ian is team postpone. I am team not postpone because I want to move on or something like that. All right, let's get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Like the video if you did, and as always, my brothers, don't forget, Han got Corona first.